Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Today we're going to talk about how to start your cash stuffing journey if you have not already, or if you need to get back on your cash stuffing journey. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Wednesday as we are back for another week of different topics to learn about, okay? So again, today is all about how to start cash stuffing. So when it comes to cash stuffing, it is just you taking the money that you are saving and putting it into your budget binders, okay? And this helps really keep you from overspending. It helps you to keep track of what you have going on, and it helps you to stay within your limits for the different categories that you are saving up for, okay? It helps you not to transfer from savings to check-ins, check-ins to savings, and then back again. So I have been able to save a lot of money doing this cash stuffing method, and it doesn't work for everybody. So if it's something that you're like, maybe it's not for me, you can always just transfer from the bank. But I love it. I love the cash. It's wonderful, and it has definitely helped. Okay, so of course, knowing your numbers is going to be the very first thing that you need to do. So you are going to have to break down your budget to see how much you're actually going to take out. Hello, hello, welcome in, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so you're going to want to know what your numbers are. So I'm going to use this as an example. Of course, your numbers are going to be different, but it's still going to be the same method, the same way of doing it, okay? So you're going to take your paycheck and you're going to break it down like you would any other time. So you break it down by what bills you need to pay, any debt that you need to pay. You're also going to break down any weekly money that you need, and then you're going to see what you're saving as well, okay? I like to automatically know that I'm saving, always making sure that savings is a priority, okay? So before I actually go spend, I want to make sure that I am doing what I need to do in the savings area, okay? So let's start with what you're going to do to break down your actual check. So what you're going to do to break down your actual check is you're going to have your check total. You're going to have the bills that are due during this check. Okay. Some people may have more. Some people might not have any bills due during a certain check. So whatever bills are due, that's the bills that you're actually going to write down, and you're going to subtract from your paycheck total, okay? And then what I like to do is make sure that I know what I am prioritizing for the savings, okay? So I usually recommend to have like 5 to 8 categories when you're just starting, so that way that you're not going to get overwhelmed, okay? Because after you're getting so many different savings categories, you can start to be like, well, I wasn't able to give it here. I wasn't able to give it here. So I always say prioritize your first 5 to 8 and then add on as you need to, okay? So subtracted that. I am at the point where I know my numbers for this, so they pretty much stay the same. Okay, for personal, I usually give myself $10 a week depending on what's going on. Sometimes I might give more, sometimes I might be doing a no spend, which means that I am not giving myself anything to actually go out there and spend. I do $60 for groceries a week. And all of this is coming out of my paycheck. And then I have $30 for gas. I have done research. I know how much it takes for me to fill up. I also work from home, so I just know how much it's going to take for the weekly, okay? If you're bi-weekly, of course, you're going to double it. If you're monthly, you're either going to give it all to yourself at one time, or you're going to break it up because you already have that available. Okay. And then any other categories that you have. So I have family. So I have family time, and then also the takeout as well. Okay. So then that's $130 that I know is going to go into my wallet, because I do use cash for that as well. So if you want to, you can take the cash out for those and spend those in cash. But if you don't, then you can again put it on your swipe card. So you want to make sure that you know how much it takes in these. And I like to say, commit to a number, commit to know, what you have going on for that week. Sometimes they may change. You might need a little extra. Sometimes you might not. Sometimes you may be able to roll over the money from these categories into the next week's category. So it just depends on how you want to do it. But this is where you actually get to the cash stuffing, okay? And I always like to say, like, I didn't start off being able to save $460. You grow over time, okay? So once you get caught up, once you get on your plan, once you get your systems in order, then it's easier for you to see where you can free up more money for yourself to be able to save. So if yours is less, that's perfectly fine. You can cash stuff with as little as you have or as much as you have, or in the middle. It doesn't matter. The purpose of this is just to make sure that you're actually saving. Okay. Hey, y'all. So what I do is I take what I am going to be saving, and then I make sure that I'm giving every single dollar a job within my categories. Again, I didn't start with all these categories. You build your categories up over time. So what happens is you're going to assign every dollar a job. So I am going through and I am making the decision to give all of these categories $10, to give all of these categories $5, to give all of these categories the challenges certain numbers from the actual savings challenge. Okay. And then I am making sure that I have my short-term categories as well. Again, you can have a category for whatever it is that you plan on having a category for. Okay. So once you have given every single dollar a job and you know exactly how much you're putting in each of your categories, what you're going to do is you are going to write down how much of each denomination you need. Okay. So you're going to say how many ones you need, how many fives you need, how many tens, how many 20s, how many 50s, how many hundreds you need. Okay. And the way that you're going to do that is you're just going to say, okay, in this category, I need 8 tens. So I would come over and I would mark off 8 tens. Okay. And then I would go back and I know I need 4 5s for this category. So I'm going to come and I'm going to put 4 tally marks next to the 5. Okay. What I'm doing is I am telling the bank teller what I need to get out of the bank so that I can specifically cash stuff exactly what I have here. Okay. Because sometimes when you go to the ATM, it does not give you anything but like 20s or 50s or hundreds or tens. So you just want to make sure that you're getting the exact amount that you need so that you're able to put it into the binders in the certain category the correct way. Okay. So you don't want to need 13, but all you have is 2 tens, right? Because now you're over, the money isn't going to go the way that it's supposed to, and your numbers are going to be knocked off. So it's easier if you just break it down to show exactly what you need. Now, sometimes the bank doesn't have exactly what I need, but majority of the time they do. Okay. And they actually do love that I go in there already knowing what I need. So I'm not up there like, can I get, I just literally I actually give them this whole thing and they type it in and then they give me the cash for it. Okay. So then I come here and I know that I need 13. So I'm going to put a 10 and 3 ones. Okay. And then Christmas 30, if you want to do 3 tens, you could do 3 tens. If you want to do a 20 and a 10, it's up to you. I usually just do the 20 and the 10. And that gives me my 30. I do it again for the 27, the 150, the 77. I also do it for the 15, the 20, and the 13. Okay. So in total, I should have $460 broken down into exactly how I want to do it here. Okay. Now, the reason why this says $1,000 is because I usually take out my entire check. When I do that, it's because I have already saved up a month ahead on bills, and it's because I use the cash here. So the reason why I would take my bills out was so that I could get the bill money prepped and ready for the next month, which when we go over a month ahead, it'll make more sense. But if you're just taking out your savings, which in the beginning, if you are not at least a month ahead, I recommend you leave your bill money in the account and then you just take out your savings money. Okay. So the $460 that I need to go into my savings binder is definitely included in this. So I would take this, I would get the cash. When you come back, okay, to your house and you have your binders, you are going to take your $10 in all of these areas and you're going to put it into your binder. Okay. So I have switched around my binder, but you would come in and you would put the 10 in to the categories that it's supposed to be. Then you would go and you would put the 5 into where it's supposed to be. Then you would put the 13, the 30, the 27, the 150, and the 77 into your binder where it's supposed to be. You would lock your binder up and you would leave it there. Okay. Now, the reason why sinking funds are so important, are so important and very, very, very good if you do it the right way is because now you're preparing yourself for whatever it is that you need. Okay. I know that I have a holiday sinking fund, which means that I'm saving up over the year, but by the time holiday season comes, you'll have the money. Your birthday, okay, sinking fund. You're able to put money in there when you don't need it, so that way when you do need it, it's there. Also, your car maintenance, that's a good one to have. Your emergency fund, your future fund, right? So this is pretty much like a stepping stone to get you in the habit of saving. If you truly cannot save in the bank, the cash stuffing method has helped so many people learn how to save and actually save and keep it there, right? Because it's harder for you to spend the cash if it's something that you need online, which nowadays pretty much everything is online. So that's an extra step that you'll have to do. Some people, they will go through that extra step and go and deposit the money and then get whatever they want. But most people would be like, that's doing too much. I'm just going to leave it here until I actually need it. So that's how my brain helped me to actually not spend it. It was a lot to take it out, go to the bank, deposit it, then do what I need to do. Right. So if you want to start cash stuffing, you want to set your binder up with your categories. You then want to break down your numbers so that you know exactly where every single dollar is going. Every single dollar of every single paycheck should get a job. And that does not mean that you're taking your account down to zero and you just feel like you have no money. Giving every single dollar a job means that if it's meant for bills, it has that job. If it's meant for your weekly money, like your gas, your groceries, your eating out money, your personal spending, household items, tithes, all of that good stuff, then that's the job that it's going to have. If it's for your savings and sinking funds, that's the job that it's going to have. If it's made to pay back some debt or pay on some debt, then that's the job that it's going to have. If it's made for some of your paycheck to sit in your checking account as what we call a buffer, meaning that your account won't overdraft, and just in case something comes out that you weren't aware of, or numbers get thrown off, you have that extra money in your account. That's giving it a job. Okay, so don't think that when I say give every single dollar a job or the zero-based budget that it means that you have no money left to do anything. Or no, you're just making sure that your money is going in the different areas that you need it to, so that way when you need it, it is there. Okay, so you would just go through again, and once you get the money out of the bank, you're going to put it into the envelope. Most people, once their certain categories hit $500 or $1,000, then what they do is they then put it in their high yield savings account so it can add some interest for you. Okay, but it doesn't have to be 500. It doesn't have to be 1,000, right? It's what you're comfortable with. So you would just take, so let's say you're doing a savings challenge and the savings challenge is for 5,000. You reached your first 1,000. You put that 1,000 into the account. You would put a placeholder into your binder showing you that you completed the first 1,000. Okay, and now you're able to continue to your next 1,000, and then now you have two placeholders, which is representing $2,000. So if you want to do every 1,000, you can do every 1,000. If you want to do every 500, you could do every 500. It's totally up to you. This is just a great way for you to learn the habit of saving, because you're able to save it and then it's pretty much out of sight, out of mind. Okay, hey, welcome in. So we are going to be starting our cash stuffing journey on here again. We are going to be doing our cash stuffing lives as well. So you will get to see the process from start to finish. Where to purchase a placeholder. You can purchase them from Amazon. You can purchase them from Etsy. You can purchase them from certain people's stores. And just FYI, I haven't announced it just yet, but I have my own placeholders that are in motion. So eventually, here soon, you will be able to get placeholders from Be Budgeted as well. And let me tell you, I designed them and they are so stinking cute. So yes, but it's just you. And if I had my other phone, I definitely would show y'all right now, but I gotta find that one. I don't know where it's at. Hey. But yes, to get your cash stuffing journey started, the very first thing, and I hope you're taking notes, the very first thing is to figure out your starting categories, okay? And again, a sinking fund is just something that you're specifically saving for. So what a sinking fund is just you are basically pre-saving for what it is you want to do, okay? You want to go on vacation, you put it in a sinking fund, now you have your vacation money. You want to do something for birthday, you have your birthday category, now you're able to do it. You want to save for your kids, now you have the money to do whatever it was that you were saving for them, okay? You have pets and you want to save for the pets, you save for the pets, okay? So it is just you pre-planning what you are going to have going on to make sure that you are prepared when that time comes, okay? And then you're going to break down your numbers to make sure that you specifically give savings a job, okay? Prioritizing savings before you even go and spend from your paycheck, making sure that every single paycheck you put something away. Again, I did not start with 460. I had to build that up over time, okay? So it is going to get greater and greater and greater as you go. But you don't have to start with thousands of dollars to save. You can actually start with the change that you have lying around, start putting that into your bucket, start recording what you're saving, and then eventually you'll see that that savings grows into bigger savings. So any questions, y'all? It's really not hard. It is pretty simple. It is just you breaking down your numbers. That's probably going to take the big chunk. But once you learn how to break down your numbers and you see what you're actually saving, again, you take the cash out of the bank, you have your budget binders, and then you put your cash into your budget binders. And when you need it, it is there. Okay? When you need it, it is there for you. So any questions? And next week, we're going to be talking about savings challenges, okay? So I love to do savings challenges. So we're going to talk about how you're going to start and finish your savings challenges. Name for the binder / account for it. What are you saving for. So you can split it up. I kind of split them up differently. Like I have the short-term binder. That's more of like the car maintenance, the house account, the birthdays, the date nights, the family time, the giveaway money, things like that. And then I have a binder for God kids, where I save for them. I also have a long-term binder, so that's going to be this one where you see like the retirement, the emergency fund. This is everybody's individual savings. So you name it, whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be a short-term binder. You don't have to have the same binders. You do what categories are comfortable for you. But yes, it is just what you are specifically saving for. So you would just name it based upon what you're saving for. Any other questions? Love saving challenges. Me too. Me too. I actually posted a video today. We did the October challenge in our Rich Off Coins savings challenge book, and we started with the 20, so that's why you see the 20 in there. And it's just basically like the 100 envelope challenge, where it's $1 all the way to $20. And instead of going all the way to 100, you're saving $210. So a smaller version of the 100 envelope challenge. Also going to be talking about the penny savings challenge, because that's my favorite challenge of all time. And then just any challenges in between, some for low income, some for, middle, and then also high, because it doesn't matter how much you make. You definitely still want to continue to save and get in that habit of saving. So saving challenges definitely help you do that. And it helps you to understand that you can save small and actually come out larger, because the penny savings challenge, the highest amount you're putting in is $3.65, but you are actually saving $667. So it definitely works. And then, like I said, the October challenge that's in my Rich Off Coins is 1 to 20. So the highest amount you're putting in is $20, but you're saving $210. So it doesn't really feel like you're taking big chunks out of your checks, but you're still, by the time you're done, saving exactly what you need to save. Any other questions, y'all? Any other questions? Try it out. See if you like it. Again, cash stuffing is not for everyone, but if you go like on my page, you can see some of the older videos that I have. And again, like I said, we are going to be starting again and actually documenting it, so you guys will be able to see that as well. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight, making sure that you understand that you're breaking your numbers down, and then you're taking your cash out, showing them exactly what you need out of the bank, and then you are going to put the money into your budget binders. And just remember, as you're on this journey, you're in control of the money, which means that you give it how much you believe or how much it actually needs, and then you put it into that category. Okay? I hope that y'all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. If you are anywhere near the hurricane area, please be safe. Please be safe, and make sure that you check back in with us after everything has calmed down. I have been seeing updates, and it is pretty scary out there. So stay safe, y'all. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and just make sure that you are controlling how much is coming in versus how much is going out, and always staying in the know. As I always leave and say, y'all be budgeted, and I will see y'all in the next week's live, where we will be talking about savings challenges. Bye, y'all.